people? What's up? I hope you're doing good tonight. We're about to have another show here on the Music Shop with Miss Music at 91.3 The Plug and HHQ TV2. So get ready, because it's going down. That's right. It's showtime, baby. That's right. Hit the like button. That's Subscribe now, because you never know when I'm coming on. Make sure you download the free app HHQ TV2 on Amazon Fire TV.
I be stacking up chips like Lego. Badass bitch bag matching my stilettos. In it full of paper, same color as a gecko. I'm laying on the boat across the water where the deck low. Rolling up some petrol. I ain't got no service. Still I got my metro. Don't need no disturbance. Drowning me, I let go. I'm floating to the surface. These niggas set you up slow and take you down on purpose. Facts.
That's right. D&M Music Video Showcase. Check it out Monday through Friday, always on HHQ TV2. 91.3 The Plug. If you want to get on the website, hit me up. I got a special deal for you. You are tuned into the Music Shop with Miss Music on 91.3 The Plug and HHQ TV2. That's right. Download the free app now on Amazon Fire TV. Let's get it. Oh, that's right. What's up, everybody? What's up? That's right. I know you love me. Boy, oh boy, I just had to beat Jason Lee's. Jason Lee's like, I have the longest applause. Well, baby, I just tried. You know what? I just tried to outdo you again. Okay, let me do it again. Let me do it. Where's my applause? Hooray, hooray, hooray. Anyways, y'all, what's up? I'm sorry I'm getting controversial over here. Somebody hit him up and tell him I've outdone him. But anyways, this is the Music Shop with Miss Music on 91.3 The Plug and HHQ TV2, Amazon Fire TV. Make sure you download the free app now. And don't forget to download the 91.3 The Plug app, because we have got plenty of stuff on the website just for you. But you've come to the Music Shop, so if you are shopping for new music or new artists, then check out the Music Shop for it. It's always a music affair with Miss Music in the Music Shop. But tonight, oh my gosh, y'all, I am back, and I have Kastilano on tonight. Welcome to the Music Shop, King. Let me take you off mute. I had to get you up, but, I had to keep that little mute on for a minute. But welcome, baby. How you doing tonight?
Everything is good. Thank you for having me. I appreciate
You're
it.
looking good. Awesome.
Thank you. You as well.
Yes. Oh my gosh. So you've been following me a long time, and I had to hit you up because I try to give my followers that have been following me for so long, give me so much support and sticking strong through the fake accounts that they be trying to make of me. The fake friends, the fake business associates in the industry. Through all the thick and thin, though, you've hung in, and I want to be able to bless y'all with the platform so you can get on and you can tell your story. You can give your links, give your testimony, all that good stuff. But
Right.
let them know where you representing right now, where you coming to us live from.
It's Castellano reporting live from the 215. You know what I'm saying? Philly, to be exact.
Mm.
Just
Yeah, y'all love
representing
me,
the
don't
city.
you?
You already know.
I
Yeah, they love
love
you. You know what I
everybody. Yes, I
mean?
love you in Philly. I love all y'all. Y'all so cool. And like I do, I get to interview like the coolest people in Philly. So shouts out to y'all in Philly. Everybody watching,
Yeah,
all
sure.
your fans and everybody to come. Now Philly, we
hmm
we know like Philly's well known for like having some of the best artists come out of there. And you being that, you're not Mr. Young up and coming. You've got some seniority in the game. How
Sure.
did you get into, you know, being into music, decided, hey, this is what I want to do and I'm going to get in there and do it?
Um, that's a good question. I really got into it just feeling like I wanted to play football then basketball, and I'm like, I realized I was too short to get in the game, so rap became my next thing. And we just was doing it for fun. Me and my homies, a lot of peers that I grew up around. We used to record on like karaoke machines and all that type of stuff,
Yeah, I
beatboxing,
did it too. I
and
did it too. We did it
yeah,
too.
like you know what I
Hmm.
mean. So it was just for fun. But then when I seen like people was really making a career out of it and really touching people's life with their music, and when I started to begin being touched by different songs and different artists, I just felt like that's something that I wanted to do. So I started to pursue it.
Oh yeah, like I think that's what got me like through a lot of my hard times was my music playlist. You know, if it
Yeah,
wasn't for the songs that I like, I think the first time if my heart had gotten broke, I would have just walked away from love if it wasn't for R&B music. If
yeah, like it really be them
it wasn't for
songs.
R&B, I would have gave up a long time ago, boy. I would have been like, yeah, bitches got to go. I would have been
Yeah,
all
it
about
really
my
be.
bag, boy.
It really
Hmm.
be them vibes like that really touch you, and it's like it's speaking directly to you, and you just feel it. So
Yes. Oh my God. Yeah. Like every part to yourself too. Sometimes there's some songs out there, like oh my God, if we like go back to like the greats. I remember, um, now some songs can be very adult and they can be kind of like even kind of sexual, but there was one
yeah,
song that I could really understand that kind of was made making love beautiful, and that was a song that was by um oh wait, Sean Kurt Rivera, All for One, and then a song that
off
they
of
had called
one.
Last Night. Like that was a beautiful song, like to express what the feelings that people give you. So
Mm,
to be able, yeah, without disrespect, you know what I mean, but like
yeah,
as a
yeah,
husband and a wife, you know what I mean. So there's certain
right.
songs that I think are just like really beautiful, and you feel it because they can actually catch the essence of what they're talking about without degrading it, without making it, you know, uh, derogative or
Mm,
even unclassy or ratchet. You know, that is make it so beautiful. So when you hear something, the way that they craft it, it just makes you a fan. And when it comes to hip hop, we have artists like that that are out there, and your music kind of hits home like some of those songs that I grew up listening to, that I could feel. And it could be hip hop and it could be a song that seems pretty streety, but it's what you say in your music that just really sparks my brain and makes me remember things just like the old school R&B music did. And shouts out to Sean Kurt Rivera. I had to mention him because we got a track together. So I don't know. He's
that's
one of the
fire.
yeah one
Yeah.
of the greatest. But it's music like that though that goes a long way. And I like the fact that listening to your music is not just listening to your music. It's not just listening to hip hop. But it's listening to the things that you've gone through, some of your
Uh,
struggles, some of your battles, your inspirations, your desires, the things you don't like, or the things that you felt like were not in alignment with you. So I like it. I mean, I get up there and I listen to Castellano just, breaking off some knowledge to everybody. So that's what I hear when I hear your music. So I really want to say, thank you for getting up there and, sharing with us what you go through and putting it into music to where we can respect it, relate to it, and understand it most definitely.
thank you. I really appreciate that. Like, I never really went out. I mean, in the beginning, I kind of, at some point, I felt like I was trying to cater and make like what they call a hit song. But for the majority, I always just, worked on whatever I felt was good and I just put it out. And if people liked it, they liked it. They didn't, they didn't. But now I just feel like I just write as that's like my personal diary, like
Mm.
when I go to the studio, like that's therapy for me. So whatever I'm going through or whatever I'm thinking or whatever's going in the world, whatever I feel like I want to speak on, I just put it together and put it out. And I mean, some people like it, some people don't, but I feel like that's the beauty of music and art and being an artist. Like we got the ability to do what we feel and say what we feel. Um, and some people may agree, some people may not, but my goal is to get people to at least think about it, consider what's being said and not just go with the masses because that's what's said. Like that's what you're told to think.
Most definitely. Well, they say success is not by following others. Success is through living through your passions and
Mm.
allowing yourself to be that creative enough out there where you open the door to something that can be an opportunity that benefits you. So, you know, we all make mistakes though, and we all live and we learn. So I know that in this game and walk of life, man, I got some fuck ups, but
we
then
all we all
again, it's
do.
like yeah, I'm not perfect, but then again, it's just like we learn in life to make better choices, and the fact that you made that choice was a very an intellectual intelligent choice. So, like I said, you know, like you said, every person's out there trying to get that hit, and I know what that's like. I mean, I've literally sat there and heard people, oh, it only takes one hit. I gotta rate this hit, and
Yeah,
it's just like,
yeah, yeah,
I
exactly.
understand, but they forget what it takes to build that hit, like with the song with him, with Sean that I mentioned, and All for
Mm,
One with the last night. That song didn't just roll off somebody's tongue and it was a hit. It took somebody who really went deep into the psychological factor of creating that song, which manifested the beauty of it and the just its origin. It manifested its creation to what it did. It was a beautiful song. It was intimate. It was somewhat a little detailed, but it
yeah,
was
it's a
about love.
classic though.
It was an
Yeah,
authentic, yeah, and it was an authentic song. So a lot of people don't understand that sometimes your hits are found in your authenticity. They're not found while you're following other people. They just
nope,
not. And
not when you
you can't
forcing it.
repeat. Yeah, and you can't just repeat something that somebody else has done. And if you do, I mean, you can, but it's never gonna have the same turnout, the same turnover. Everybody's life is different, everybody's path is different, and everybody's opportunities are different. So y'all just be yourself out there. That's what Castellano said. He's saying be yourself.
Yeah, yeah,
Get
be
out there and
yourself.
do your thing, but be yourself. So how
Yeah.
do you how have you dealt like with growing up and becoming a man and having to go forward with the music? I mean, has there been a change, or you know, tell me about that.
Yeah, there's definitely been a change. At first I was just, telling my story, just speaking on what went on around me and just life as I knew it, from a young man's perspective, from a street perspective. But as I continue to grow and like have kids and just a family and get closer to God, it's like, and then to see the truth about all of it, it's like, wait a minute, man. Um, yeah, I'm telling my story, but I don't want to make it seem like I'm glorifying it, and then I don't want to tell just part of it, like it's the good and then it's the bad. It's the stuff that I did and it's the consequences that has come from it. So I feel like I'm doing the listener a disservice, especially if it's a youth, to not tell the whole story. And I just started to feel I don't want to say a guilt, but like an obligation to just speak on more than just one side of the game. And a lot of these artists who got big names is like the story that they pushing to us and our kids is like, it's not even 100% of the story. And
Wow, wow,
90% of
wow.
them, they don't even live that life no more because they rich and they live in Hollywood somewhere. So it's like, wait, man, I can't allow like my son is now 14, so his infatuation is it reminds me of my infatuation when I looked up to Jay-Z or Nas or Biggie, Pac, whoever, and it's like, yo, it's more to the story than that, man. And I can't not practice what I'm preaching. So I had to give something more in my music for the listener. You know what I mean? But like my cousin X said, he's like, yo, you spoon feeding them. Like when you going to just give them the whole meal? And I'm like, I don't want to just jump drastically. I'm trying to, do it in a way where it's palatable, they can receive it.
Gradual. Yeah, 'cause it's hard to keep their attentions when they're real, young. I get 11-year-old and a 15-year-old, so trust me. I'm like right there and I'm trying to deal with, the 11-year-old knows as much as the 15-year-old knows.
Yeah, facts. Yeah.
Like, yeah. And it's just like I know my daughter, she's the oldest, and I think she's like in the fifth grade. She's coming home, she's like, Mom. And I'm like, what? She's like, they're talking about sex on the bus. And I'm like, well, don't talk with them. I'm like, that's because their parents are doing it or they're getting it for somebody, but just ignore it. Don't listen to it, you know? So it's
Right.
it's crazy because, there's so many things that you want to protect your children from, but the minute they leave your damn side, you've
Yep.
got some other influence out there screwing it up. And it's funny because, we used to get so mad at our parents back in the days for all the shit that they did, but then we look back and we're like, aha, I
Yeah.
get it,
Now I get it. Yeah.
Yeah, and and it's funny because we kind of knew growing up, that I think a lot of us that know we can handle our own just know, and
Mm,
that's one thing, but that doesn't mean that our children are gonna be able to come down that line and be the same way. We
right.
hoping, but I had like one child that was really super sensitive, and he understands a lot of things, but he's still sensitive, so. It's there's things that they're gonna develop along the way that sometimes it's not that easy to get them to understand it at 11. His mind is like a ping pong ball. This is going back and forth. So I'd be worried about too what he's ingesting when it comes to the video games, when it comes to the music. So
Hmm.
but then I still got to give him a little bit of his freedom. But
Yeah.
I can see where that music can change. Even me, being an artist, I had to change my mind. I got to the point where I was like, "Yo, I got a 29-year-old, I got an 11-year-old, I got a 15-year-old," and I'm like, I need to like, just the things that I'm learning in life. I need to teach them because if there's anything I can do, the outside world is gonna teach them everything, but
Yeah.
I need to teach them the stuff that me as an adult on different levels of just dealing with people and how the world is going. I had to start teaching them, other things. And like you said, you got to gradually work it in. So how do
Yeah.
your kids feel about your music? I mean, it's safe enough they can listen to it.
Now it is. Yeah.
Mm.
That was
He
another
said,
part of
"That was."
that was another part of the change because I see my son like looking at me
Mm,
like
mhm,
I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, Dad. And then he turned on my music and I'm saying another. So I'm like, I got to
mm,
switch it up and make it still cool, but um, I just try to put a message in there, something that you could take away from it. And like you said earlier, I just try to be myself and who
mhm,
evolved to be now. Um, and a lot of the old fans or followers, they might not like it as much, and that's cool. Sometimes it's out with the old and with the new. Sometimes that's what it got to be when you're trying to level up. So,
mm,
but my
mhm.
son, he loves it. He loves it. He was always tuned in. Um, my daughters, they just they just like dad, that's dad. Like they I mean, I just think they just think it's cool that I'm rapping. Like, but
Oh.
he's more intentional. Like he pays attention to the lyrics and the words and stuff like that.
Mhm.
So
Yeah, my 11-year-old, he got involved when he was young. He decided, like I like this, I'm gonna do this, and it's cool to him, but he doesn't realize like how cool of a mom he got. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah, I'm like, man, when you get
yeah,
older, you're gonna look back and be like, wow, but
yeah,
he's known this all his life, so that's all he knows. But he don't understand that other people out there, other kids out there, they don't have no life like this. You know what I mean? It's go to school, wake up. You got other extracurricular activities, but you don't wake up with a studio and people doing music and you know what I mean, and grew up with that.
Right,
So you know, I think it's cool to an extent because he got excited for a minute there, but now he's just like he's involved in other things, which is cool because I want him to be expressive and he wants if he wants to try something, but I'd be worried about, him wanting to you follow mama's footsteps and daddy's footsteps and because his father's also in the music game, but shoot, I just don't want it to go the wrong way.
right,
Because
right.
yeah, that what's out there is just kind of it's getting even more toxic. And
Yeah,
yeah,
facts.
then even we went back in the days. I mean, there was people out there that pushed 11s, you know what I'm saying, like NWA and a few other people, but Luke Skywalker. But I think we were a lot more mature back then compared to the maturity of these kids now. So
Yeah, I would agree. I would definitely agree. Like if you think about somebody like Tupac, it's like he wasn't, what was he, like 25 when he passed away? Like
mhm.
a lot, like somebody that's 25 now is, a lot of them are not even on that level. Some of us that's 30, 40 are not even on that level. So yeah, I
Even
think
I've always been a mature person, but even I, like, in just the last 10 years, I've had big time, a maturity, boost that I've seen myself even mature, that I know in my brain and in my heart and soul that I've even matured. So, we all go through our little, steps in life and our levels, So, but yeah, I gotta get into this music because I gotta show what we've been talking about, the messages that he's got in his music. We are definitely gonna get to that. The first track though I'm gonna bring up, so I remember the second one, but I've been dealing with all the things. I've been doing so much today. I'm
one
like,
of them days.
yeah,
I already know.
it don't apply to all. That's the first one we're gonna go play, because the second we're gonna play Aptitude. Now that I remembered.
Yeah,
But
shout out to my dog Foggy Lens. He produced that
yes,
track and he did
shout
the video
out.
too. Shout out to Foggy.
Shout out
Out of
Foggy.
Yonkers, New York. Shout out the whole Yonkers, New York.
Yeah, what's up, Yanka? Shouts out, salute. Yeah, so tell me about this track, or like, how did this track come about? I like to get the stories on tracks sometimes, just, because sometimes I find out some interesting shit. I'd be like, I see a title, I hear a song, but I'd like to go deeper. So why don't you go ahead and run, what's up with this track? Where'd it come from? And what's going on in
Okay,
it?
like I said, it was produced by my man Foggy Lens out of Yonkers, New York. And this guy is a real special guy, I must say. When I first met him, he was genuine. Um, and I got a lot of connections, and he introduced me to a lot of people. Took me to D Block, Rough Rider Studios.
Mm,
Just put me in position to meet DJ OP. Poobs, the engineer for like the locks, and just a bunch of different things. And he never wanted nothing in return. Just a genuine dude. So uh, he produces, he makes beats, he does videos, he raps. He does it all. And this was the first guy that told me, um, like I might need some help because I got a studio of my own. I was trying to set it up, learn it. I got frustrated and I hit him up and he was like, yo, man, I could tell you how to do it, but I'm self-taught with everything that I do. So nobody could take the credit. And he was like, he was like,
mm-hmm.
just try to not get frustrated and just work on it. You know what I mean? Just take your time. And I appreciate that because that's real. Like a lot of people, they want to have you come to them and feel like you need them. So as long as you need them, then they can keep you where they want you. But he was like the opposite. Like, yo, I don't I don't really even want you to hit me up. Like I'll tell you if you need it, but I
Oh
prefer
shit.
you try to, yeah, he's that type of guy. So yeah, he sent me the beat and I was feeling it and I was like,
Mm,
okay, cool. Let me put something together. And whatever was going on at the time, that's just what I wrote about.
mm,
And he was like,
mm-hmm.
yo, he was feeling it. He like, yo, you might as well just shoot the video. So I got the footage, sent it to him, and he put it together, chopped it up, put it together.
That's hot. That's hot. That's hot. Well, everybody, I hope you're ready. Make sure you turn your stereos up because we're about to blast this thing. We got the video comes to you straight and live on 91.3 The Plug, HHQ
Yeah, yeah.
TV2, and the music shop with Miss Music. But anyways, let's get it, y'all.
Let's get it.
I know the vibes. This giving me new vibes. Ghost and Ray purple tape came up in the 90s, only built for Cuban links. 36 left the chamber, everybody life's in danger. A rebel like INS, better protect your neck. Over 500 murders, Philly smell like death. And the year ain't done yet, still got 1 month left. Make it out alive is what we call success. Young and stressed, but still here, so I'm blessed. Can't see Wi-Fi, but you know you online. Can't see air, but feel it when the wind blow. Can't see God, but you know you got a soul. Connected like an invisible umbilical cord. New president, but to me it's worse than before. Voting Democrat whenever even the score. Instead, fact check history, know your rights, learn the law. From now and before, after that, understand it don't apply to all.
Yeah, yeah.
Boy, let me tell you, that right there is like, it take me back to like, that New York shit, like
Yo,
it
did it
do.
give
It
you
take
Who
me,
vibes?
bro, yeah, and it gave me like straight New York vibes. Like, it made me feel like I was back in like the Bronx
Yo, that was crazy. When I
or
heard the beat, I'm
Brooklyn.
like,
You know what I
damn,
mean?
this sound like a
hmm
RZA track or something. Like it just gave me that vibe.
And it do. It gives you that like a release. Like when you put that on, and then beat starts going, and then you come in there and you just hit it. Yeah, I was
Yeah.
like, there's got to be more. It was too short. It's got to
Yeah, a
be
lot of people
more.
said like it was too short.
It
But it was supposed
was.
to be like a little like a freestyle basically. That what it
You
was
gotta go
supposed to
back. You
be.
gotta go. Yo, I'm requesting it right now in the
Yeah,
music shop. You gotta go back and finish that because that was a beast. And I like you said, you have that message. And music that has a message. We need the message. People out there need that message. Like I said, I spent my whole life, man, getting over shit by listening to my music.
right.
So it's like, there's people out there that need it. You just never know when they're gonna need it. But definitely, yeah, make that one longer because I really like that flow. I really like, how you just you came off and got me listening. You spent knowledge. So definitely, oh my gosh, yeah,
Thank
I
you. I
know. I was
appreciate
short,
it.
I was short, but we got
Yo, Foggy,
another
we need some
one,
more, Fog. You heard it
right?
here. You heard it here
Right?
live. We need some more.
Yes, that shit was dope. Yeah, he did his part on it. But like I said, I do love the fact that y'all being together. That's a nice little combo. Um, Go ahead and shout out your links so people can find you because after listening, they're getting a little taste and they're about to get another song here soon. But I want to make sure that you go ahead and shout out your links now. That way everybody can follow you and y'all get ready because y'all know you have to go show him some love, get his likes up, share his music, tell your
Facts.
friends about it. Yes, all those great things that you want to see happen for artists that are on the music shop. So go ahead.
Appreciate it. Yeah, y'all tune in. Y'all can follow me at 215 215K Castellano was two K's on Twitter and Instagram, and K Castellano on Facebook. Castellano on YouTube, every other music streaming platform, just Castellano. You can find my music, Bandcamp, Dat Piff, all that good stuff. It's there. So
Oh,
tune in.
yeah, that Piff isn't up anymore like that, right?
Oh, for real? I ain't know. I really
He's
don't
like,
put music out for free like that no more unless it's on YouTube. So, you know,
yeah, it's turned into something archive, web archives or something like that. They partnered up with somebody else and like this shit don't even exist. Boy, let me tell you, I was dropping a new album. I went to go post it up and I'm like, where the hell did it go? It redirected me somewhere else. And I'm like, what the hell happened to that Piff? And I still see
damn,
yeah, I still
the
see like
logo.
Twitter and people. Yeah, I still see like, no, there's no logo on that page. But you still see like the things on the net with, the little pages. But as far as thatpiff.com, it
It's
that bitch
gone.
sent me somewhere else, and it wasn't that piff no more. So
All
y'all
right,
go
well,
check it out.
scratch
Yeah.
that piff.
You heard of here first. Well, you know what I did? I said, well, screw that, man. I re-uploaded. I didn't upload the same shit, but I re-uploaded new shit. I was like, you know what? If this is a web archive, well, let's archive this bitch now. So make sure y'all get over there and yeah, get on the archive while you can. Shoot, you can put your albums. You can put MP3s. So yeah, but yeah, I was kind of like blew, and I was like, where the hell did that piff go?
Yeah, that's
But yeah,
crazy.
it's
I didn't even know.
2023, so I didn't either. And so, like I said, I went to go update an album, a new album, drop a new album, and I was just like, the hell to go?
Yeah, that's wild.
So
Thank you for
yeah, I
telling
mean,
me.
and yeah, unless they changed it, but I did read something up there about them merging with another partner. Don't
Okay.
remember who that was. People, you'll have to go check it out for yourself. But yeah,
Yeah. I
but you
mean,
know, we
well,
still got
YouTube.
SoundCloud, Spotify. We got Spotify, SoundCloud. We got
Yeah.
Reverb Nation. I mean, that's barely hanging on, but you know.
Yeah, that's another one. Reverb Nation, Castellano.
Oh,
But
okay.
mostly
Okay.
everything that's free is on YouTube. Like you can find all my music on there for the most part. But if you want to
Yeah,
support, go ahead to all those other spots that you could download and purchase.
for sure. Yeah, make sure you get over there and check it out. Oh my gosh, so we got the next song is called Aptitude. Tell us a little rundown on that one. Like how did that come about and what's it about?
That one came about from my producer Doc Nice. Shout out to all my producers too. I got a bunch of dope producers. But this was
Salute.
from Doc Nice. He's from Allentown, which is like outside of Philly. But he's a dope producer, so he sent me a bunch of tracks and I picked through a couple of them. And this was one that I was like, yo, this is dope. I like the way the beat is structured, and it just made me want to flow in a different way. And I just ran down on it. That was really it. Like most of the beats that I'm on, if you hear me on it, it speaks to me in some way, and I just run down on it. We just make a marriage. That's what I do when I do a song.
Awesome. Well, y'all, you here to hear first. That's the man right there. Sure, I gotta go damn it, I gotta go the other way. I be figuring this should be flipping me. but, but
It's all
one day
good.
I'll
We
get it
here.
right, but not today. Yes. But anyways, y'all go ahead and check it out. This is a song called Oh, you know what? I'm just gonna let you introduce it. Go ahead.
This is Aptitude by Castellano. Make sure y'all tune in. Check it out.
91.3 The Plague and HHQ TV2, the music shop with Miss Music. Let's get it.
Not nice. You crazy for this one, man. What's up, boy? Let's get it. Let's go. No H&M unless it's hands and money like Quilly, though. Dripping red at the Temple game, I ain't Billy, though. I don't know about Uzi dress code, just know this Philly, though. Not the shot bullets fly. Hard in the city chilly, though. When it's Mike, I'm nice like Doc, not Reggie, though. Black out of muddy waters like Mr. Noble. DOA from his kiss, no Jada. These chicks will hurt you, earth you. Leave you for dead like Danny in the color purple. It's what's on the belt that'll get you killed. Cause what's on your belt that'll get you killed. Acting like Ford, tough, he wasn't built. Falling like Chamberlain, that'll get you built. Smoking stand tall, that's without the stills. Not guilty, but really did it, so he felt the guilt. Still feel pain from old wounds that ain't never healed. Young boys careless like they never chill. Just like we get money, but we'll never build. PUA, SBA, PPP, some things will change, some never will. Them crimes hit different when they federal. Everybody get to talking, claiming they never will. Homicide, sons die, mamas cry. Genocide, suicide without the bombs. Gotta switch the mission. Me, I'm in the kitchen, AK whipping. Legal money, that's a legal business, not a legal business. COVID this, COVID that, homo this, homo that. Know the facts, don't ignore the facts. Expose the facts, don't withhold the facts. Life as we once knew it, it's a wrap, it's over facts. Lines going over heads, that's without the caps. Still I push buttons in all caps. Saying they the truth, we know that's cap. Sold not for sale on my shirt and cap. Facts.
That's right. 91.3 The Plug. HHQ TV2. The music shot with Miss Music Castellano. Oh, see, let me tell you, that right there
Talk
was
to me.
dope. And don't anybody out there be saying he looked like my baby daddy. No, you do. From in that video, you do because my oldest walked in. I was like, "Yo, who's that?" He's like, "Oh, that's Omar." And I'm like, "No, that's not him." He's like, "Huh?" And I'm like, "Yeah, no." I said, "Looks like him, don't it?" Yeah, it does. It does. But yeah, so yeah, he's kind of got, they say we have seven of us out there that, maybe you're close to one. So,
You never know.
but I love it. Yo, you dropped some names in that track. You
Talk to me.
you said some things in that track. You
Let's
was
talk about it.
mentioning a few
Let-
names. There's a few names already. Like I heard Diddy's name in there. I heard somebody else's name in there. Yeah. Mm. Hmm. And I love the way you flow because you have like it's just different. You just have like a different style that keeps me like guessing like I'd be like, damn, what the hell's gonna come out of his mouth next? You know what I mean? It just
mm,
you really did make it to where, younger kids can listen to it but also learn something at that. And I just love your wordplay. Your flow is impeccable. You can totally get your message across without having to break a eyebrow sweat. Like, and I
nah, I
like it.
appreciate it.
Yeah.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
like I love it. To me, when you flow, it's just you're entertaining, the things that you say, because it's the way you word things. So I
Mm,
like it when artists can word something and it gives you like it's like when y'all pop like juicy fruit in your mouth and it just gives you that. Ooh, that's a good. Yeah, like I
yo,
like that. Yeah, it's just yeah, you like chewing on a piece of gum. It's like man, I be missing chewing on a damn piece of gum. There's nothing like chewing on a piece of gum. Flavorful. You know what I mean?
oh
Excites your
man,
tongue. It excites my ears. So yeah, it's like it's
yeah,
like an old school stick of bubble gum. Like you remember the ones like we still get them on Halloween. Thank God.
yeah,
Those little little what are they, blue? The blue and pink ones. You know what I mean? The little cheap ones. But I like that. And then it's like you could take you and blow a bubble with you. It's like shit. And you pop, you blow up real big and you pop, and it's just like whoa, he just said that. So I like that. I like when people entertain. Cause me, I'm like a word person. Like my best subject was freaking like language arts and English. And I was that's just my thing. Mathematics has just never been my thing, but words have been my thing. Language has been my thing. So, I mean, like people keep the Bible around, I used to keep a dictionary,
mm,
you know, or an encyclopedia. So I would learn a lot of things, and I always like learning, new words that I can use to strengthen my vocabulary because we used to get pounded on that a lot. I used to get in trouble with the
mm,
teachers because the bitches used to think that I was trying to be smarter than them. Oh, don't use those big words. And I'm like, what the fuck is English for? What am I coming to class for if I'm not using my dictionary like you tell me to use, and then you get mad because I use these big words? But I've always been
right.
like a person that, wanted to use my vocabulary, and then I learned with different words. Some words had different meanings. So you can use one word like four different fucking ways. So why would I not want to, why would I not want to play, I don't know.
Thanks.
But I love
Nah,
that.
you
So
right.
I like when I come into other artists who, really can come up with different words and different expressions and really get what they're trying to bring across to where I can understand it. I have no problem, interpretation, and you also get somebody to like realize what you're actually saying. Like you give them that epiphany. So I love that, and that's exactly why like I wanted to have you come on so people can listen to you and be like, yo, what I'm saying? Like I understand what she's saying. You know, he got a nice little tight flow. Stuff that he's saying is inspiration, motivational, and yet very real. So I
Thank you.
like that. I like that. We need
No, I
that.
appreciate
We
it.
need
Yeah, I
y'all
feel like
kings
we
to
do.
step up.
I
Yeah,
feel like we
we need.
need balance too.
We
Like it's
do.
it's a lot
Yes.
of the same going on. And me, like I'm against that. Like I don't even like somebody with the same shirt as me. Like I don't want you to have on the same hat. People see this hat. Shout out to shout out to my guy. Paint the Slide is his clothing line. So, I support and he's an artist too. But yeah, I just like different. Like and I tell my kids, specifically my son, like we make cool. Like no can nobody come up to me and tell me what I'm doing ain't cool because they don't like it. It's like I don't care what you like. I determine what's cool for me. Not you can't determine what's cool for me.
That part.
So, you know what I mean? The music that I make, how I go about it, it doesn't need to sound like somebody else's because that's not my goal to sound like them. And whatever works for them is cool. I'm not a hater. That's good for them. But maybe that's not what works for me.
Mm.
So, I pride myself on being lyrical and just having an East Coast sound. Like that's another thing I'm big on. Like I love the South, I love the West Coast and the Midwest and all of that. But I'm from Philly. I want my music to sound like that. Like I want my beats and my wordplay, my bars, all of that. I'm East Coast out. That's what I represent. So I don't want to sound like I'm from Atlanta or somewhere else just because that's the popular thing to do, and that's how people think they're going to get on. I'm not going to conform to that. I'm gonna do what I do, and it's going to sound like Philly.
Mm. Straight Philly. It's like walking
Yeah,
up in there and getting you a Philly steak and cheese, people.
Philly
Yep.
cheesesteak from Max's. Yeah.
Mhm. Yep. Yeah, that's what it
Shout
is.
out to cousin A too. He posts a lot
Mhm.
of words with definitions on his page. Y'all can follow him AYE215. That's my wild cousin. He a little different, but we love him. So I love you, cousin A. He inspired a lot of titles to my songs here of recent. So let me give him his credit.
Oh.
Salute to cousin A.
Yeah. You know what? I
Talk
don't know
to
where the
me.
hell my roses went. I gotta give you your roses, but I gotta find them first. I've been working on the studio lately, and let me tell you, like I'm like losing everything around here. But
Uh-oh. She got the
yes, I gotta give
flowers.
you roses. Go ahead, take your
I
roses. Take
appreciate
your
it.
roses. Go ahead,
Take
grab
my
them.
roses.
There you go, for sure. We gotta give y'all roses. Like there's like I think there was like one or two shows. I forgot the damn roses, but anyways, I'm sorry, people. But yeah, we gotta give you roses because you're putting your work in, so we gotta give you that support, and we gotta give you roses while you're here. Most definitely. Oh, I like how the camera's got you stuck. I like that. So cute. Everybody's gonna see. Look at that smile. Y'all see that smile? Nope. I'm damn it. The wrong way. That smile. See that smile right there? Look at that. Look at that. That's a cheeser right there. I love it. I love it. I love it. Probably gonna end up getting kicked off of here, but yeah, come on back. Oop. I knew it was gonna happen, but hold on, people. We're gonna bring him back. Well, let's go back to his little track real quick till he comes back. Let's get it. Yeah, bitches, this is a rewind on the music shop. Let's get it.
I know the vibes. This giving me woo vibes. Ghost and Ray purple team came up in the 90s, only built for Cuban links. 36 left the chamber, everybody life's in danger. A rebel like INS, better protect your neck. Over 500 murders, Philly smell like death. And the year ain't done yet, still got 1 month left. Make it out alive is what we call success. Young and stressed, but still here, so I'm blessed. Can't see Wi-Fi, but you know you online. Can't see air, but feel it when the wind blow. Can't see God, but you know you got a soul. Connected like an invisible umbilical cord. New president, but to me it's worse than before. Voting Democrat whenever even the score. Instead, fact check history, know your rights, learn the law. From now and before, after that, understand it don't apply to all.
That's what I'm talking about. Oh, we are back and I've got goosebumps, people. Oh my gosh, look at my little hairs, with my little blonde hair standing straight up. Ah, I love it. I'm just like I'm happy that you could come on, and we got stuck like right when they were showing that beautiful smile. I was like, "Yeah, people, I did it again. Damn it!" I was like, "People, look at that smile over there." So when it comes to the freeze up, I got you covered. But it was a beautiful
Appreciate it.
smile, and that's what I want to see here in the music shop. I want to see y'all just feel good about doing what you do and being who you are. And this is the platform where you're gonna feel like that at. So go ahead and plug in your websites again. That way they can get the full exposure of who Castellana is because my show and two tracks just ain't gonna cover the magnitude of who you are.
Facts, facts. First, let me just shout out you, give you your flowers. Like I appreciate the
Oh, thank you, King.
platform. I know you've been doing your thing for a minute. You've been consistent. You know, you deserve this spot where you at right now. And
Oh,
I
thank you.
appreciate you sharing this platform with me. A lot of times, I've done interviews and it's like the person really hasn't done any research. They don't really know too much. They just like asking kind of weird questions. It's like I could have kind of done without this, but this felt comfortable. You know, it's almost like you invited me to your home with open arms, so I appreciate it.
Oh,
Uh,
yes, this is what professional business is like.
yeah,
It's
yeah,
hard to
that's
find it
what it's
on,
supposed to be.
YouTube or the internet or social media, but I try to do that with a music shop because, I picked a great name. I got a, for the name of the, radio show, the podcast show. I got a great name as just a person in the industry. And so I just wanted to have like a great platform, and make people
Yeah,
come
that's
on here and just
fire.
feel great, get your music out, get your links out, let them get a little taste of who you are without having to poke and prod at you because the internet is full of like just toxicness. And it's just you know, like you said, there's got to be a balance. And
Yeah, we
I'm
need
the other side
balance.
of it. I'm the other balance. And then when
Yeah.
y'all come on, you're the ones that support me and make that a structure. You know, I got the balance, y'all got the structure. You know what I'm saying? Together, we can make that happen. But do you want to go ahead and shout some people out before we go?
Uh, yeah. Shout out to the boy Joe. You know that I used to be in a group called the Bulls. That's my first cousin. You know, I love him dearly, and I'm proud of him. I'm glad that he's progressing and doing what he got to do. He recently did a couple tracks with me, so check out Shield 2. Check out the City's Hero 3, Cinnamon Savior. He's on two tracks on there. So yeah, I mean, shout out to everybody. Shout out to all my producers. Be the producer, uh, cousin Quest on the beat. It's so many. You just put me on the spot.
It's
Oh,
okay,
shout out to
you.
my son.
Thank
Shout out
you.
to Cool Cast.
Shouts
He
out.
actually was the cameraman for both of those videos that we just premiered. Cool
Oh,
Cast. So yeah, he
nice.
held me down. So yeah, I appreciate you, son. Shout out to my
Oh,
whole family. Shout out to the whole Philly. Shout out to you. Shout out to 91.3.
the
Shout
plug.
out to everybody. The plug. Yeah, the music shop. You know, I appreciate everybody for
Thank
tuning
you.
in. Hit up them comments. Let us know what you feeling. Definitely tune into the music. Bandcamp. Search Castellano. All of my latest projects is there. I got Reflect One, which is a short EP, and then I got Reflecting, which was the follow up. That was another EP. Um, the Best to Kill 'Em 3, Shield 2, um, The City's Hero 3, Cinnamon Savior, uh, Lost Files, Volume 1 and 2, and 3. Like I got a bunch of work. People keep asking me when I'm gonna put out some new music. I'm gonna probably do more videos, but I'm gonna chill on the music for now until everybody catch up, man. It's enough out there. Just tune in. And I really like when they start from the beginning up until now, so they can see what you were saying, which is the growth. So I think
Mm-hmm.
that's important. See where
Yeah,
I'm at now.
that's what I liked like with Mo 3. Started watching him when he was like at the beginning, and to
Mm,
watch him in advance, unfortunately, where he stopped at, he stopped. But the growth of y'all artists just is unbelievable. You know what I'm saying? So, like he said, go back, y'all, check out his old music, get to the new stuff, and just look at the growth, and understand that, if he could do it, and I can do it, you can do
Yeah, you
it.
could do it definitely.
Yes, yes.
It's all about
You
the
know,
growth.
yeah, like, it's funny because it's like you want to be a team player, you don't want to be a team player. Well, that's cool, but if you're going to play on the team, you better watch what team you playing on.
Facts.
Because
That's a
some teams
fact.
have winners and some teams have losers.
Yeah, somebody got to win, somebody got to lose. Definitely. You
Exactly.
can't win them all either.
You can't. You can't. Well, I thank you so much. I appreciate you coming on to the music shop. I definitely want to bring you back. You got any events going on though? Are you performing anywhere? You said you're just gonna be working on the videos for now, or what? What's going on? You
Yeah,
got
yeah.
like New Year's? You popping out for New Year's or Christmas?
I haven't really performed in a little minute. Last time I performed was with Big Tao. Oh yeah, shout out Big Tao. Shout out our album. What it mean to you? That was a dope collab. That actually kind of kickstarted me. Um, changing the majority of my music. And I kind of was like, "Yo, Ty, why you keep calling this conscious?" Like, I felt like a backpack rapper or something. But
No,
I
that's
get it. I get
good.
it. I get it. I get it now, and I appreciate him for that album and that collab that we did because it really opened my eyes to just expressing myself without feeling ashamed or like it's uncool. Like, nah, we set the trend. We make what's cool cool. So shout out to What It Means to You. That's another dope album. Check that out. Um, Tyler's another dope artist too. Check him out, Big Tal. So salute.
Like, yeah, you gotta understand though. Like, conscious music has always been in. There
Oh
just
yeah, for
wasn't
sure,
enough of it.
for sure.
There just ain't been enough of it. That's all.
I just think I
But
didn't really understand the definition. Like the name just sounded bad at the
oh,
time. So when I fully understood it, I'm like, oh,
it's not
okay, cool.
Confucius now. It's conscious
It's
music.
conscious,
It's
right,
not
right.
conscience or coscience.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
So I
it's
got
just
conscious
it's
music.
being awake spiritually,
It's
like
being
being able to
awake,
see. Yeah, being able to
seeing,
have the
being
power of
aware.
discernment, and yeah, being aware of your surroundings, your people,
Yeah,
people's
all of
characters,
that.
and what path you on, and just
Yeah,
like I said, the authenticity thing again. So it's all people. It's all ascension, and ascension is just basically where you're evolving, you're growing.
yeah.
You're leaving that old person and becoming a new person, a better
Becoming a new
version.
person.
Yeah,
Exactly. Yeah, I
like
don't
me.
like listening to artists that's been the same for 10, 20 years. Like I gotta hear some if you're not growing, then I can't grow with you. Like I
Hmm.
can't listen to the same thing that I did in 96. Like you had to experience something different by now for me. So
Yeah.
and shout out to my son. He like, yo, man, certain stuff is weird. I'm like, yo, embrace weird. I'm weird. This for you,
Yeah.
son. I'm weird. I'm different. People they can say what they want. I don't care.
Yeah, I'd be the first one to be like, "Bitch, I am different. I am
Yeah.
different. You're weird. I'll be weird then."
Yeah, I'll be
Like I
weird.
told my son, he got the same problem. He's 11. He's in school, and he's like, "Mommy, they're talking about I'm weird." I said, "So just say yeah, and I'm different, and what?
Yeah,
Like,
embrace it. Yeah,
yeah,
I'm
I'm
different.
weird. So what? You know what I'm saying? Leave me alone." That's what
Exactly.
I would tell him. But I mean, I was a little bit more brutal in my
Yeah.
days.
Yeah.
Man, little white girls. I don't know what to tell you. Well, I ain't white, but I'm part white. But I don't know. I was a
Yeah.
little hot one. Some of us are, but I
Uh-huh.
thank you. Yeah, I thank you for coming on tonight. I thank you for sharing
Appreciate
your
it.
music. Like I said, I definitely want to bring you back, and find out what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Come back on the show, and when you got some stuff you drop it or whatever, come back. Definitely let us get a hook on that because we want to have first dibs. So yeah. So you help you with those promotions. I'm gonna be creating you some shorts from the show. That way you can go ahead and pass them around. I
For
also
sure.
will be including one with your links on there, so it's short. You can pass that around too. I haven't done it in a couple
Cool,
days. Y'all
cool.
can find this on Spotify. You can also find his music on my playlist on YouTube. Check that out. If you've missed anything in the show, you're gonna have to rewind. But I know
Yeah.
I'm like really busy tonight because I'm busy every damn night. But
Sure.
Castellano, you busy too, ain't you? I know you got
Yeah,
things to
all
do
the
tonight.
time, all the time.
So people, I hate to bring it
I
to the
had to
end of the
make time to
show.
tune in though.
Right? I hate to bring it
Yeah,
to the end of the show, but y'all people know I like to get these on Instagram now. So yeah, I'm gonna be putting them up. So we gotta keep them underneath the hour. But if you miss anything, you catch the rewind. As to my fans and my followers and everybody that showed up tonight, thank you. I appreciate you. Um, Thanks to God, Jesus, the Most High, for allowing us to be able to come together and do this. And don't y'all miss the next episode. And like I said, don't forget, download the app 91.3 The Plug and HHQ TV2. You find 91.3 The Plug on your Google Play Store. And you can find Fire Stick, Amazon, you can find it over there on the Fire TV and all that, whatever they call it. But anyways, I gotta go because I'm done. But anyways, good night everybody and God bless you. I hope you have a great night. Tell them later.
later. Love
Later,
y'all.
babies. Love you
Appreciate
too.
you.
We out. Let me go up here and find my outro. Where's my outro? Out. There it is. Nope, that is that one. That's right, people. Thank you for joining the Music Shop with Miss Music on 91.3 The Plug and HHQ TV. You are tuned into the Music Shop right here, y'all. Catch the next episode. That's right.